Welcome back to Cape Critiquers, everybody. Today we are talking about Man of Steel from 2013.
Kicking off
Yeah.
the now famous DCEU.
Yeah, DCEU. This is our start of Zack Snyder's DCEU. So happy to see where this one goes.
I do have to say one thing, though. I think I liked his suit better than our new Superman suit.
I'd have to agree.
I think the overall design is better.
Yeah, maybe
but
not
I just
the
wish it
S,
was
but
brighter.
the suit itself. Yeah, the suit wasn't bright.
It
though,
also
that was
just
the thing.
does fit into like what this movie is better
Mhm.
because it's like it's supposed to be like armor
Yeah.
instead of clothing, I guess. So
Yeah, they're both really not my favorite looking suits.
But I
Probably
do like it better.
say that the 78 one.
I sent AJ a fucking picture of Brendan Fraser in it in the 78 suit, and it's just so fucking perfect. Like
Yeah. He was huge back then, too. Like,
Yeah.
muscular.
Well, he was doing like Tarzan and shit.
Yeah.
wasn't he, back
Right,
then?
the mummy.
The mummy.
Mhm.
The mummy.
prepare yourselves.
Oh damn!
Oh, damn.
Like
Holy crap.
he just looks perfect.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like,
Okay.
that's fucking
Yeah.
Superman.
Yeah,
Chiseled-
it's a shame that we never got him a Superman.
Chiseled
Well, I'm
chin.
pretty sure the movie was supposed to be fucking horrible, but anyways, yeah.
A lot of parallels to this one.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of this movie.
No,
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
It's just so full of itself in all the wrong ways, I think.
I have to also say it's one of the darkest Superman I've ever seen.
Visually too.
That-
Can't see a fucking thing.
Well, that's true. It was a dark. It
Yeah.
was a dark movie too. That's true. But I just, the whole thing of it opening and him being like on the lam also was kind of weird to me. And
Yeah.
like,
The beginning sequence of like Krypton is just so insane. There's so much going on and there's so much on the screen.
yeah,
And like I kind of like don't even know what's happening, but like just because I know the origin of
Right.
Superman, like I can kind of follow along.
yeah.
Right.
And I don't know.
And it was just weird to me that they have all of this technology, this and that, and then they're still riding around on flying animals and
like I don't
like
understand
they're horses or
like,
something.
how their communication devices work because it's all kind of just like this weird looking like I don't mean like
with
what,
that thing that follows them around.
like the when, like those like things where it's like you could like put your hand in
Yeah,
it.
yeah, that's what it all looked like.
Yeah.
Puppets?
No,
not puppets. Like
Those-
the metal things.
Yeah,
with, like the pins.
the pins.
Oh,
you can-
yeah.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. I fucking hate, like, dust technology holograms. Like, even in Black Panther.
But then, like, also, they apparently have technology that's good enough where Jor-El can, like, semi-be alive through AI.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I don't know. It just doesn't work for me at all.
Yeah. The only part that confused me was if you had all these outposts across the universe,
Yeah,
why didn't you just fucking
go to an apple.
move there?
Yeah.
If you knew your planet was dying,
Exactly.
why weren't you
And
a
then-
little bit at a time?
And then
saying-
all those other outposts died because they starved to death.
I know. No one went back to get them.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
you know.
And then, like, also another thing is, like, those, like, bureaucrat people, they put these criminals, like, into those ships.
Yep.
And sent them to whatever that
in
zone.
a black hole
Yeah.
or whatever. Yeah. The Phantom Zone.
Phantom
Phantom
Zone,
Zone.
yeah.
Yep.
I don't know. They just saved all those criminals and then
And then
all-
the world,
all
yeah,
died,
everybody
yeah,
else
everyone
died.
else-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the action.
which
It's-
is like I can't say that that's like a Zack Snyder thing. Like that just happens,
Right.
I
Yeah.
guess, in the comics.
Yeah.
I don't think so. I think
Well, didn't they
it's
do
just
it
like
in-
the Phantom Zone is just like not like a thing that they created. It's like an actual realm.
Yeah.
Well, I'm saying like, didn't this also happen in like the '78 version?
Yeah.
But it was a box.
It was, yeah.
Well, yeah,
They
I don't
kinda-
even know
They kind of like
what
used
the adaptation
yeah,
was.
they just
I guess my greater point is it's just like a funny thing that like these people were like, all right, we'll send these
Yeah.
criminals off world to somewhere else, and then
It is
our
weird,
world will
yeah.
Die.
I guess it's because like there's something in All-Star Superman where like a Kryptonian comes to Earth and they're like even the worst fucking people in the Phantom Zone is better than any other civilization.
Right.
So I feel like that's kind of
what bothered me was, and actually this is the two movies we're comparing, is really there's such a stark difference
Yeah.
between the two of them.
Oh, yeah.
Not only in the way they look, but the story that they're trying to tell.
Yeah.
It annoyed me that they send him off as a baby,
Yeah.
and then we get to see him already chugging through the country as an adult.
Yeah.
And I kind of really, they could have did less of Krypton because that kind of like you said, it just got like
Yeah.
boring or
It did,
annoying,
yeah.
and
We're up there for quite a while.
Yeah.
Just
Oh, yeah.
following
Right.
like Jor-El.
exactly, and more of his relationship with his adoptive parents.
Yeah.
I mean, we didn't see them till
No. And it was already established, I guess you thought, until they spoke about it a little bit.
and we didn't know why he left home
Yeah.
like that. I mean, I know the conversation was you have to find yourself or whatever, but it annoyed me coming from the Christopher Reeve Superman to this was not that he disrespected them. He actually felt like they weren't important to him.
Yeah.
Like even in the car when he tells his father, "You're not my
Yeah.
father."
Yeah.
I was like,
yeah, exactly. I don't even think, I guess he tried to do that rebellious teenage kid thing. And I don't think Superman ever would do that.
I also feel like one of my major issues is like in the new one, a lot of like it's this whole nature versus nurture thing where what his adoptive parents have taught him like ends up being the thing that makes him a great man.
makes him who he is.
And then in this one, like there's that whole conversation he has with Lois where he was like, I let my father die because like he believed basically that me being like hidden from the world
Was better.
was
protect
better.
me.
Yeah.
And then it's like the whole like point of this movie is that like he goes against that
I know.
Yeah.
to
I know.
like
It was weird.
be Superman.
Yeah.
It was weird.
So I don't know. I really didn't like that because
And not just Superman, but a violent Superman almost,
yeah.
in a way. I mean, did some violent acts in this.
Well, like, and this is gonna jump way ahead to the end, but there's this thing with Zack Snyder where it's like, yeah, I love to like put these heroes into these like impossible situations. It's like I don't know. That's kind of just like the most fucking boring thing to do.
Yeah.
Like to force him to kill is like I don't know, kind of boring in that situation.
Yeah.
To save 3 random people.
Yeah. I mean, I thought the movie was good. No, and I'm eliminating what we just saw. I'm coming from, like I said, the Christopher Reeve Superman. This was darker. It was more edgy. It was a Superman that we haven't seen because,
It's
like you
produced by Christopher Nolan.
said, yeah, right. And it was good. I mean, at the time, I was like, "Wow, holy shit, Superman's badass."
It was badass, there's no doubt.
But comparing the two, I prefer James Gunn's version. Was just, I don't know if it was fresher. It was like more closer to the Superman I remember growing up with
Yeah.
as a kid.
I can respect that Zack Snyder wanted to take it in a different direction. I just think he just has a fundamental misunderstanding of the character.
True.
I mean, the whole bar scene when the guy's sort of picking on the girl, the waitress, and he steps in. And
It's fucking cringe balls.
it was just
Hey, leave her alone.
exactly.
It's like,
Just
come on.
trying to be so sweet and nice and not go against his father, I guess, or whatever. He could have, without making the guy know that he was Superman, he could have just showed a little bit more strength than the guy thought he was going to have. And instead of go out and take his truck and take logs out and put it up, put holes all through the damn thing. I mean,
Like that was the most violent thing.
Yeah.
yeah. I was like, what?
Because it's just
the
like
hell?
it's still like just a guy that
Yeah,
you're doing this
yeah.
to.
Yeah.
He crashed out.
He did. Like, I, like
He really crashed out.
in like,
Yeah.
what even is the outcome of that? Like,
Yeah, nothing.
That's what I mean.
What does
you know?
that do?
Nothing.
but, like, like,
The guy's still an asshole.
and
Yeah.
like, you've outed yourself. Like, who did this? You
Yeah,
know, like,
exactly.
what the fuck happened?
He was he wasn't wearing glasses. So
What?
who is he? You know?
Oh, true. Yeah. Now that he has his glasses on at the end.
Yeah.
And then later on, he decides that after he meets Lois, I'm going to become a reporter.
Yeah, I got to get a job,
Yeah.
and
You know, no schooling, nothing. You know,
yeah, it was. I just felt like there wasn't a lot of respect shown toward his adoptive parents.
Yeah, I
Father
have to agree.
His mom was living there all by herself.
yeah. After Dad got killed, sort of because he could have saved them, and the father was like,
the
no.
house looked like shit. Personally,
It did.
Also, like,
Yeah, there's an old
you're telling
farmhouse.
me that if Lois can figure out his secret identity,
right.
the fucking government
Yeah,
can't.
nobody
They need
can.
fucking
Oh, yeah.
$18 million
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah, and she,
Satellites.
just goes around and asks a few people and
Another
friends and
thing
associates.
that really bothers me about this movie is like everything that happens is like the most fucking extra dramatic thing.
that could happen.
Yeah, it's like the tire pops.
Yeah.
And the "Ooh-ah!" It's just like the bus goes flying. It's just like everything that happens in this movie is so dramatic.
Yeah.
Like nothing can just happen. It all has to be the event. It just fucking really bothers me. It's just so
No, I know.
overdone.
I know.
There's some fucking like Joss Whedon type lines from Lois Lane in Antarctica, is it?
If we're done comparing dicks, I'd like to get to the
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, whoa. You just dropped in on this. You don't know these people.
What did she say when like she sees fucking Superman like walking there?
Where were you headed? Or something?
Yeah.
Oh, no,
It's
she
just
was
like-
she was looking through the
She
the
was looking
camera.
for a camera.
Yeah, it's not like the most egregious thing, but just like
And where are you headed?
how it's
and
played.
then
is
she
so
follows
bad.
him.
Yeah.
But look how far away she was. How
I
the
know.
fuck did she wind up like being 10 steps behind them?
Yeah.
You know, she's seen the
And then crawling on ice
Oh,
up
yeah,
on a
up
cliff.
on the
I'm like,
cliff.
what the hell are you doing?
Yeah.
And he's blasting melting ice and walking through a tunnel.
He was like suddenly just 2 minutes ahead of her.
Yeah.
Yeah. I also thought when I guess they finally meet when she gets attacked by whatever that
Yeah.
CGI thing is, and then he's like, I can do things that other people can't. This is gonna hurt. And he's like solderizing a wound, and
Yeah.
and then she just is returned to society.
Yeah, he leaves her on the ice
Yeah.
up there. And
I also
Yeah.
thought it was insane, just like the idea of her being at like a military base with like, and then she's like they're just standing in the desert, and then Zod's ship comes down. It's like she's a fucking civilian.
you're a reporter.
Yeah,
And all of a sudden they want her to go.
Yeah, that was interesting. How they chose her and Soup.
yeah. I still don't understand
Why did they do that?
Because she had the piece of the thing that pushed the story forward.
I suppose.
Yeah, the script for this movie is really bad, I think.
Okay.
And it's crazy that, like, there's an alternate universe where Zack Snyder was just a cinematographer. Because, like, he understands, like, how to frame a shot and,
Yeah.
like, how world building, like, can be shown through cinematography. And, like, his story for the world, I guess, of this DCEU is interesting, where it's like Kryptonians are the reason why the Amazonians are like the way they are, and like same thing with Aquaman and Atlantis. Like, it's interesting world, but he just fucks up the plot completely.
Yeah, it's good in theory, and I do agree that like his shot composition. This is like the aura maxing Superman, you know. Like
I do
everything
think though
looks-
that this movie doesn't have the best cinematography, or as just like
It's not the
noticing.
word. Yeah, I'd even go as far as to say, as like as stupid as I think the scene is, like the whole tornado scene like looks good,
Yeah.
and I don't know, like when he gets sucked up by it, like it looks, you know, good.
Yeah,
I think
I
it's
agree.
dumb, but
Yeah, but I just mean, like, I feel like where I see people just like posting frames and just like shots are from Batman v Superman.
yeah, probably. I actually did like at the end, like when he goes up into the thing to blow it up. Like I
Yeah.
thought that was one of the better flying shots. There's one that's pretty bad. That's like kind of noticeably
When?
green screeny. It's when he's like jumping at first and then starts flying.
I didn't recognize it, I guess.
I did like that actually though, because that's like a nod to old Superman.
Hmm.
He wasn't able to fly
Only
initially.
jump.
Yeah.
Fight scenes were.
I actually liked them.
I think they start out good and then they get really fucking insane.
Yeah, it almost got to be too much.
Yeah.
How many buildings can I punch you through?
They
And
destroyed the entire
entire
city.
I was gonna say, the amount of
The
destruction.
entire city was. I mean,
Even in the
people had to
town.
die. I mean, there had to be casualties.
Right when they were in the town, when
Yeah.
they first. I mean, it was like every fucking store was destroyed.
Yeah.
They picked up trains. They're
Yeah.
throwing.
I mean, holy crap.
I know.
And
I
Soup
know.
got grabbed Ice Cape again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Oh,
Held
yeah,
around.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
there's Zack Snyder. He actually did an interview with like Joe Rogan, and he was just talking about he like sees all these characters as like gods,
Right.
And like I guess like that makes sense, but when you like view it through that lens, it just makes everything so boring, and like they can do anything, and it's like they'll just fuck up this whole earth and fight through it.
I thought the Snyder-Verse was good because it was different from what was given to us before. So we kind of adjusted to that darker world. Of
Yeah,
the
and
Snyderverse.
it also followed like the trend of what was happening at the time.
Right, exactly.
Like even the Amazing Spider-Man
Yeah.
was like
So I'm not
darker in
I'm
the
not
same
really
realm.
knocking the Snyderverse because I enjoyed most of the movies that came out in it. But compared to what we just got from James Gunn, I am so much happier.
A more humanized
With that
Superman.
direction.
Yeah.
It was
no.
especially hard for me to watch this again just because like less than a week ago I saw it done better and more efficiently
Yeah.
in every aspect.
Right.
You
Yeah.
know?
Right.
Yeah, I mean, we went from a Superman that loves humanity, wants to help humanity, and has issues of, I guess, growing up as a man when he knows his truth, to this guy who's running away from humanity and is sort of darker towards it.
Yeah.
It's two polar opposites. You
Yeah,
know? And I kind of like the newer,
Yeah.
more humanized
It's lighter,
Superman.
but just I don't know, more interesting.
I mean, even this Superman willing to work with others who have powers as well, like on a team,
Right, right.
off the
Yeah.
bat. That's pretty
Also
good
like
too.
not a lot happens in this movie.
No.
Over an hour in, like he saves Lois from like Zod's ship.
Yeah.
And then like the last hour is
Yeah, and
them
did he
smashing through
yeah.
buildings. Basically,
She actually basically saved herself,
yeah.
except for
Yeah,
when
his-
it was
the
going
real
down and
hero
burning.
in this movie is that like
his ghost of a father
yeah.
actually saved her,
Exactly.
right?
the real hero of the movie is that like one like gray-haired scientist guy who presses
Yeah.
that thing in
Yeah.
Yeah.
to like
That's
drop
true.
the nuke.
A good death is its own reward.
Yeah.
That guy too.
Yeah.
All right.
I guess we're done.
I like the thing is I don't know how much like I actually have to say about this movie.
Yeah, same. I just feel like no character like has charisma,
No.
really.
There is no chemistry between Lois and Clark.
No.
What about Maximus Decimus Meridius?
Who?
His father, who plays Superman's dad.
Yeah.
His
Oh,
actor.
yeah, yeah.
Exactly.
He's
Russell
a tied
Crowe.
to Gladiator.
Yeah.
He was big
Oh yeah.
when the movie was made. I
Oh,
mean,
yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
It was popular. Yeah.
They paid a
This
lot
is
of
like
money to
just
get him.
before I
Yeah.
think his career like just disappeared.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
But again, that whole beginning was just like overly
it
long for
like
me.
looks like the Star Wars prequels,
Yeah.
which look like shit.
Yeah.
You know, like it looks like Star Wars Episode 2
I agree.
when they're at like that fucking like arena and it's just
Yeah.
9 million different things happening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And 4 billion different lasers going across
Yeah.
the screen.
And I agree. It's like, how do you jump on a flying
And then you
dragon
Exactly.
to take
Yeah.
him home? You
It
know?
makes zero fucking sense.
I recently saw someone say that this is Zack Snyder's Crypto, and it was like,
oh my
Oh
god.
jeez. Oh god. That's gotta hurt.
You know.
yeah, there's nothing to latch onto in that in like beginning scene.
And I'm sorry, for a guy that has a hard time killing Zod, like you just said, you smashed through like 15 fucking buildings. You probably killed thousands of people
Yeah,
already.
that's
Mhm.
exactly.
And you don't even think about that. You just,
Yeah.
I have a fucking bad time killing this one super god.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And this other new Superman, people were gonna die.
People were
Like
gonna
that was
die.
his biggest thought.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Look, the only way I could describe Cavill was Superman. That was it. I mean,
Yeah.
we got used.
he definitely
looks
looks the
great.
part.
He looks
Oh,
the
yeah.
part.
He looked great, acting wise, whatever. Everything was perfect. The way the story of Superman has been told, in a way, I'm kind of glad it's done
Mm-hmm.
for now. That Snyder-Verse is gone, and let's give us something
Brighter.
well, not even brighter. It could get dark, but
Yeah.
at least it's done in a different way.
Mhm.
When he came off that boat and saved those workers on the oil rig
yeah.
burning, and he broke through that door, I said, "That's Wolverine."
Oh yeah,
Well, we did get the cavalry.
And then we-
The
yeah,
shirtless
exactly.
Wolverine. Yeah, very cool.
Yeah.
Do we want to just jump to favorites?
It feels a bit early to do that.
I don't know. It just feels like we're like kind of just.
Like we kind of got the whole movie already.
it
right?
feels like we're talking about different stuff, but it's all the same points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's honestly, in my opinion, there's just not a lot to this movie.
There's
And
not.
after rewatching it a decade after the first time I watched it, I cannot believe, and I cannot even understand more now
Yeah.
how the culty fans think of this movie as like, I don't know, whatever they think it is, because
Yeah.
it just simply isn't. It
No,
really.
I have to agree that it's not, and I have to say that I love both actor and actress who played his parents. Diane Lane is one of my favorites,
And Kevin Costner.
and Kevin Costner. But they, like Nick said, they just misused their stories because I didn't really feel a connection between them as a family.
I almost felt like they were abused parents.
That's
or
what it
something
almost
at some
seemed like.
point,
Yeah.
You know.
Also, just like the part where Kevin Costner's like, I took it to a metallurgist. He said,
Yeah.
whatever it is, it's not on the periodic table. It's like they fucking wouldn't let you keep this.
Yeah, well,
if they thought it
exactly.
was
Who'd
alien.
you bring it to? Somebody's going to say something to somebody
Yeah.
else. Exactly.
And just the fact that Kevin Costner had to play that part of "you stay,
Yeah.
I'll get the dog."
Mhm.
I'm
Yeah.
saying to myself, "What are you fucking nuts? He could do it like this. He'd
Exactly.
be there and back before anybody even looked."
Yeah.
They're not focused on him. They're
And-
focused on that.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. With all the shit
Yeah,
that's
they don't
going
even.
on.
They have no reason to focus on that.
And then to stand by the car door like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
It's just another
That is
thing-
more revealing.
Yeah. Like 78, the fact that you can't use your powers to save everybody
Mm-hmm.
is, I don't know, it's however old it is, but it works better than you shouldn't use your powers because the world isn't ready.
And this Superman just would have used his breath to push the tornado away,
Yeah.
something.
and nobody would have noticed.
Just the fact that he didn't try and save
I
his
know.
father
Yeah,
was
I mean-
like, you're a fucking asshole.
And like
Yeah.
I mentioned
and
it
that's
before.
what twisted him, and he's working on boats and the whole bit.
I said it before, but it's like then the whole purpose of him being Superman just defiles all of that.
Yes.
You know, like I don't understand.
Yeah, you let your father die so that the world doesn't know who you are, and then now you want the world to know who you are.
Yeah.
Could have just
Because
saved your
like
father.
some random reporters like says 5 things in the span of a second to you.
Yeah.
Then if she shows up, she's like, "Who are you? Where are you going? I should tell your story."
I literally don't understand why they kiss at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like there was no.
Connection
Yeah.
all the way through the.
I felt that
They fucking
they
met,
knew
like,
each other
twice.
for 10 minutes, and they're already falling in love.
Yeah.
And then at the very end, when he becomes Clark Kent,
Yeah.
the reporter,
Mm-hmm.
and he's like, "Oh, welcome to the planet."
I hated the planet in this one,
I did too.
especially after watching the new one.
Though
Yeah.
Lawrence Fishburne actually was a pretty good chief, if you
He
will.
was really good at playing Lawrence Fishburne in this movie.
I guessed it. I still have respect
And that
for
was
him.
kind of weird too. That they were like the only 3 people left in the city.
Yeah, exactly.
You know,
exactly.
the whole streets were crowded.
Yeah.
The fucking buildings, and
And
when
they
you looked
save her-
around,
yeah.
the 2 of them had
Yeah.
to stay there to save the girl that was trapped.
yeah.
And I'm saying to myself, "But where the fuck is everybody else?" They all gone. They just disappeared.
Yeah.
They were all killed.
It is surprising that they got the full cast of like the Daily Planet though.
Yeah. The guy from the Penguin is in there
Mhm.
as Steve.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a lot of background,
Yeah.
Yeah.
familiar faces. Yeah.
But my God, they destroyed that. It was like an apocalyptic city when it was done. I couldn't
Yeah.
believe it.
It's
And literally thousands of people had to be dead.
there's easily 10 shots in this movie of like a big
Yeah.
building falling over.
yeah.
Christopher Reeve Superman,
Mhm.
the first
Yeah.
Superman that came out. Was it Glenn Ford played his?
Yes. Yes. He did. He plays fun. And he did a good job.
Yeah, I want to
You know?
say he might be my favorite.
Mm-hmm. He was good in that.
Yeah.
But that right in that movie, they knew right away that, okay, other than the ship and all that, that there was superhuman strength. Because he was fixing
Changing-
the tire,
right.
and
The
the
jack
jack
slipped.
fell, and he held
Yeah.
up the truck. That's one of
That's
my
like the
favorite
kind,
scenes.
right? Exactly.
You know, and that's,
the
quirky.
origin. That,
Yeah, then that's the quirkiness for from the comics and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still like another one of my issues with this movie is like there's room for that stuff in a grounded
Yeah.
story.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, it's like he is a comic book character. And
Yeah.
he's a superhero.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think we have to like it's all over now.
Right.
But like
Right.
the idea that you have to ground all these people so much to the where
There was no humor
this
at
is
all
how
in
it
this
would
movie.
work in the real world.
This movie was just serious from beginning to end with no human humor or anything
yeah,
like
there
that.
wasn't
to it.
even an
None.
attempt.
You
None.
didn't laugh when he went after he killed Zod.
It's definitely all unintentional shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we haven't even really talked about Zod, but
No.
like Michael, the fuck's his name?
Shannon.
Michael
Yeah,
Shannon.
He plays that same part over and over again.
I think he's good in this
Oh,
movie.
yeah, well, I like him as an actor. I mean, he's been in a bunch of stuff where he's really good, but
I just
he
feel
just
like
plays that
I
bad
don't
guy
know.
all the
Yeah.
time.
Like this Zod is such a character too, where it's like it's such like a nothing burger because he's just like evil for the sake of being like evil.
Yeah.
Because people don't agree with him.
Yeah, I have to save my people.
Yeah.
I-
But like they're all dead.
Yeah.
But there was a
Codex.
Codex,
Yeah.
which could bring people back.
I don't know what the Codex was.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
It was,
But
like,
apparently-
it was
every
inside of
single-
Clark.
apparently
yeah.
it was in Clark, not on that thing that he thought he was looking for.
Right. He
Yeah.
pushed it into
Mm-hmm.
everybody that was ever born or whatever
Yeah.
died.
Yeah.
All their DNA and all that shit was somehow
In Superman.
in Superman.
Yeah. Another weird thing that I noticed was like he explains to Zod like how to not be bothered by I guess being on Earth with the like being able to see and hear everything.
Yeah, I don't know why he would
Why
do
he
that.
would.
He
Yeah.
was like, no, you see, you're all fucked up right now. What you got to do is learn how to focus.
Yeah.
And then like Zod does it
Mhm.
an hour later.
I'm like, why the fuck would you even say that?
yeah. Why wouldn't you not?
Guy's beating your ass. And,
Yeah. I don't know.
yeah, I don't know.
So
But-
the Codex is the thing that was running like the weird like hive
Yes.
Yes.
larva shit.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Kryptonian larva.
Yeah, he
Yeah, it
was,
was like that's the thing though, where it's like I look at that and I see nothing.
Yeah, I
I
didn't
feel
see-
like it is just like that. That would be my favorite scene. It's just the fucking opening because it's just like
What it
interesting,
looks
like
like,
fucking
yeah.
fantastic planet
Yeah.
sci-fi world. You know?
Yeah.
yeah.
Because that's the way they had to grow people to go forward.
Yeah.
He was the
He was
first
the
in
first
hundreds
birth,
of years or
yeah.
something.
What the fuck? Like, is it ever explained why?
But
Yeah, they said that
Yeah.
they actually you're born to be a worker, you're born to be a warrior, you're
Yeah.
born so that they're tweaking your DNA
I see.
in those pods. If you're born live,
yeah.
Yeah.
See, that's what I mean by like Zack Snyder is like good at world building because like that plays into that fucking Atlanteans and Amazonians are like genetically modified.
Yeah.
right? Yeah, and that's why Zod said he was I was born a warrior.
Yeah.
Zod wanted to conquer Earth so that he could have sex again. No one's allowed to do it in this part of the universe.
But that was the other thing. If you have this machine that can create a Krypton, why the fuck didn't you use it to create a Krypton closer to your Krypton?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
On all these outposts that you had.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly.
It is confusing to me, like, why Kryptonians don't just move to a yellow sun
Yeah.
ever. Like, just in general,
Yeah.
like, not even with the threat of a dying planet.
So another thing was like they did that mind shit to Clark when like he made him see like all the skulls and stuff and he wanted to join them. And then like a little bit later he meets back up with Lois and like they did the same thing to her. Like she says like, oh, they messed with my mind.
Yeah.
Right.
Like what was she gonna do to help?
Yeah.
The cause. Get the humans on board, I guess.
I think they were using her to figure out where his ship was.
Oh, maybe.
That to see if she knew where his original spaceship was, because that's where they originally
They thought the Codex was in that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anything else?
No.
Then they smashed it through the house.
It wasn't very nice how they treated his mom.
No.
Also, like, I feel like it'll be very easy for a lot of people to figure out his identity now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I said to you also, like when the ship first came down, like, oh, UFO spotted, and then he took over the TVs. Like, why, as an alien trying to send a message, would you make it the most fucking impossible to decipher thing?
I mean, I don't think he meant to do that.
I don't think any of them meant to do it, but I think Zack Snyder saw that in like another movie once and was like, this is how aliens communicate.
Automatically, they knew every language. They knew how to communicate.
I mean,
on Earth.
that I could like subscribe to, I guess. It's just the
But
idea
they
that
came
they
down
would-
on a modified ship that they made work anyway, which I still don't understand.
they're aliens. They're better than humans, I guess. I could get
They're
with
still
that.
riding
You could also
freaking flying
you could also have it
lizards.
play into the fucking they came to Earth thousands of years ago thing, and they've been keeping tabs, I guess.
But just like you would, that's how you would communicate. Is like you'd have it like pop up, be like, "We are here. You are like not alone," and just like one word at a time and jarbled like that. I don't know.
All right.
This movie is not that good in my opinion, and I'm happy the DCEU is dead.
Favorite scenes? I already said mine. The opening.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Favorite
Favorite
things.
Yeah, that's
I like it's. I don't really like him as Superman that much because he doesn't really say anything either.
And he's a very negative Superman. I have to give you that. So, but and my favorite thing over what we have now is the suit. I guess I liked it.
I
Even though it was a
personally
choker, but I
like
liked
don't
it.
like Michael Shannon that much, but like I'd say he's probably my favorite part of this movie.
I feel like he's a good actor. It's just like his demeanor in real life, like him as a person, is just like weird.
Yeah.
He just comes off as like angry all the time, you know.
I did
I'd
think
be
of
angry
you,
too
though,
if I did this movie.
in the fight scene when he grabs the girder and he goes to hit him.
Yeah.
And then at first he cuts it with his leg, but
yeah.
then he hits him with the shorter end of it. And,
And then
I
he
thought
got-
the same.
yeah.
I was like, yeah, we were just discussing that.
Yeah.
You know, why would that even affect him? It's made of steel. And
Yeah.
steel should bend
Well,
around
he's the Man
him.
of Steel.
You know, but
They should have named this movie Man of Steel, STEAL, for stealing the 2 hours from me.
it wasn't horrible. But
I-
that was what we were in.
When I sit down and watch a movie, I normally do it at regular speed. I quickly bump this one up to like 1.25. I think in some points I was 1.5.
I watched the
Because
last
it was just dragging along.
45 minutes of this movie at 3 times
Oh my
speed.
god!
I
Yeah.
think I was at like
3 times speed. I don't get anything out of
Yeah,
it. You know? And I had seen this movie once before.
Well, the
and-
last like 45 minutes is not much except for people smashing through
But
big
that's exactly what it is.
structures.
It's just
so.
and I guess that's what he goes for in this. That people are going to be wow. Sometimes
It's just like
when
this
it goes on too
shitty
long, it's
Michael
just too
Bay
much.
type action.
Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like too much.
I don't even know what my least favorite is. Just a fucking bunch of scenes, really.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I as far as favorite scenes go, I guess I would say I like the whole idea of them discovering that ship in the ice, but then it just went south bad. You know, it was just bad. But the whole idea of that, oh, we discovered this, there's an anomaly, and they were going to go look for it. And then I don't even know why Superman was there working as part of their crew.
Another trope I hate is just
know?
like military, just like clearly your guns don't work, but like still just shooting
Yeah.
anyway. Just fucking know what are you guys doing? And then the females, the girl got killed by like kamikaze, right? They kamikazed into like the other ship and then she died.
Something like
A
that.
good death
yeah.
is its own reward.
Yeah, that's right. She was on.
But she was on the ship
yeah.
that created the black hole.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was what the collision. Thing.
Gotcha.
She
Okay, and then
was
it, like,
part of that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. She was bad at it.
She was
She
cool.
was cool.
That was a good
Yep.
character. Yeah.
Yep.
She went through the soldiers like butter.
Oh yeah.
I like the fast, twitchy fighting that she was
where
doing.
she does like the
Yeah.
dodges.
Yeah.
That looked cool.
Yeah.
It's pretty sick. She was also really cool in The Flash. Her fighting with Barry.
Mm-hmm.
That was interesting.
That was a badass Supergirl.
It
It's
was
weird
cool.
though how quickly I just realized.
They got Michael
'Cause
Shannon
I-
back for the Flash. That's fucking crazy.
I never realized this because I fucking am not a Man of Steel fan, but like in the Flash, they adapt a lot faster to like the senses and everything.
Yeah.
I don't want to see Zod anymore.
Ratings.
I got to give it a 7 because we lived through the Snyder-Verse. You
Yeah.
know, for better or worse, that's just the way it is. I'm glad we're in a new direction, but
I probably would have hit it with a 7 if I didn't like see the new stuff. I probably would have given it. So I'm probably more in a 5.5 area now. It wasn't terrible, but it had moments of being terrible.
I'm gonna give it to Kevin Costner.
Mm-hmm.
But seriously, yeah, I'd have to stick with the 4-5 margin.
2.5.
wow.
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 A 3.5.
Punch in the gut.
Wow. Hey, hindsight's 2020.
I
Yeah.
don't
But-
know if I would have rated it much
I
higher
think
if we
Even when I was like
saw
a
this, like,
kid,
yesterday.
when I saw this, like I think I was only interested in like what little origin elements there was.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of remember
Like learning his
when I
powers.
first watched this, and I watched it on cable the first time I saw it. Like I didn't go to the theater and see it. I remember thinking that I liked the original '78 Superman so much better than this, even though they brought it forward visually and with special effects.
Right.
I thought that the story and just that type of Superman to me was more appealing.
Correct.
yeah.
You want to know what's fucking crazy? Like my introduction to like superheroes is Amazing Spider-Man and this. It's just like
Wow.
it makes sense.
Yeah.
fucking 2 for 2 on
Mhm.
worst superhero
Nah.
adaptations, I think.
Nah.
I mean,
I
like
kind of liked Amazing Spider-Man.
it led to me like only being like, who cares after they learn their powers?
Mhm.
I
Like,
don't
that
know,
was how I
like,
was for a while.
Amazing Spider-Man and Man of Steel are probably they're gonna be known now as like the in-betweens of like the great old stuff and the
Yeah.
cool new stuff.
My introduction was the Fantastic Four. So imagine
Mhm.
how disappointing I was that they never really got it right.
Yeah.
Well,
You know.
I guess we'll see this week.
But we'll see, yeah.
The
I
one-
still don't think the 2000s
The,
versions are
the
that
first
bad.
ones
Where
with
was it
Jessica
terrible?
Alba and
Mm-hmm.
Jessica Alba.
Yeah.
Yeah, Fantastic Four 20 fucking whatever 15. That was another one that
That's
I
another one where it's like this
Yeah.
darker.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I just
you know?
Yeah.
3 for 3
Mhm.
Yeah.
cuz I never watched MCU movies before
Yeah.
like fucking COVID.
Right.
Mhm.
If you were to turn off the audio and blur the three of those movies that we just named, Fantastic Four 2015, Man
Well,
of
Amazing
Steel,
Spider-Man,
and Amazing Spider-Man,
I'd say is a little bit like a few letter grades above it.
the second one, I guess then,
I don't know.
is definitely worse. But
Still
if
more
you were to
colorful.
blur and turn off the audio and just play randomly, like I wouldn't be able to tell you which one's which. You know, they all look the same. They all have this like pseudo Christopher Nolan thing going on.
Mhm.
Especially this one is produced by Nolan.
Mhm.
I'm so happy we're just out of that era of comic book movies.
Okay.
Yeah.
And bye-bye.
Yeah. I think it's clear that I'm not the biggest Zack Snyder fan. I have never been.
We're gonna get comments.
I guess before we go, like what even like would your favorite DCEU movie be?
I mean, I've literally seen Man of Steel, Zack Snyder's Justice League with you,
Mhm.
and The Suicide Squad,
Yeah, it would
and
probably
The Flash.
It would probably have to be the Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
That's probably the
Yeah.
best one.
Yeah, I'd have to
And
agree.
it's fucking funny because it's James Gunn.
Mhm.
I feel like the only thing that fucking sticks with me from Zack Snyder's Justice League is the scene. I think it's Flash's first scene, like how the glass moves when
Mhm.
he fucking goes through that. Like I don't know, that sticks in my mind. It's cool.
Yeah.
The like weird ripples.
The whole like Snyder-Verse thing is crazy because like they took like a 2 movie and made it into a 4.
What do you mean by that?
I'm saying like they took like a movie that I would rate like a 2 and like his version made it like a 4.
As in hours.
Yeah. Also. All right. I think we're done here. Unless anyone else knows what their favorite DCEU movie would be. That's not the Suicide Squad.
Peacemaker.
Just all the James Gunn ones. It's like the same thing with Marvel too. It's like I don't know, like some of my
Guardians.
favorite Marvel movies are all the James Gunn ones.
Yeah.
It's like
Probably like
both of these franchises fucked up.
it's fucking crazy that there's like a Harley Quinn movie, and it's just like the most like forgettable fucking thing.
You're talking about Birds of Prey?
Birds
Yeah.
of Prey.
Birds
yeah.
of Prey.
Like nobody knows what the movie
I
is. feel
watched
like.
it completely through, thinking that it was going to be at least okay, but man, it was painful. It was painful.
I've heard Shazam also. It's all right.
Yeah, I don't
There's
know.
Aquaman and Wonder Woman. I've heard those are like kind of good.
I don't think Wonder Woman's good.
I heard Wonder Woman's like good until the ending, and like Aquaman is just like fucking campy fun.
Mm-hmm. I feel like
I seen
I don't
them.
know.
Oh,
They were
Black
alright.
Adam
Yeah.
too.
Black
Yeah.
Adam's
First
my
Wonder
favorite
Woman was
one.
pretty
I like
Black
the
Adam.
fucking like team in Black Adam. That was cool.
Mm.
Like I feel like they could
There
bring
actually
all
is
of them
a
back.
good Elf Black Adam.
Yeah, just some cringy lines.
Is Blue Beetle DCEU? Is that the
Yeah. So,
second to last one of the DCEU?
yeah.
Okay, so I watched that. I enjoyed it, but I got what you guys meant, that all that stuff that was in that movie had already been
It's
done.
It would have
kinda
been the
just like
fucking
Sam
best
Raimi's
movie of
Spider-Man
2008.
and Iron Man
Mhm.
mixed into one
Yeah.
movie, but done worse.
Yeah.
Best movie of 2008. Blue
Fucking
Beetle. We're just fucking rambling.
Rome
about
likes it.
Yeah,
the death of the DCU
Anyways.
now. What like officially killed it? The DCU.
Fucking COVID probably, and Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Yeah, probably Black Adam, right?
Black Adam.
Yeah. It's fucking funny that like I saw an interview with James Gunn where he was talking about how like he like the deals were done for him to be like leading the new DCU, and then like right after that is when they announced the Superman shit as Henry Cavill coming back, and he's just like, "What are you guys doing?" Like we agreed that we're recasting.
The whole like mustache gate with Superman.
That was
Do
funny.
you guys remember that whole thing? Like, they had to like CGI. It's after this movie, but I think he was doing what, Mission
Mission
Impossible.
Impossible.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and he had the.
He had
For
the
They had
mustache,
to
Justice
actually
League.
CGI it.
Yeah.
and then in
CGI.
Justice League they had to CGI his mustache out.
Which looked a little weird.
He does a good
Fucking
Sherlock
crazy.
Holmes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he just came out with the movie The League of Unkindly Gentlemen, which
Oh,
is about
really?
World War II.
World War
That's
II.
really funny.
Is
Believe it or not, that's taken from true stories.
I heard.
yeah.
We gotta watch that because that's a
It's
I'd like-
really good.
That's-
Richie movie.
Yeah,
Guy
yeah,
Ritchie.
Guy
And-
Ritchie. I'd like him.
And Reacher's in it. He plays the Russian guy with
Oh,
the
does,
bow.
really?
yeah.
Anyway,
Speaking of
Yeah.
Reacher guy,
speaking of fucking reach and continue this
Alan,
conversation.
Alan Richardson?
Alan,
Yeah.
Alan
Richardson.
Richardson. I like 10, 20 years ago, he would have been a fucking awesome Venom.
Mm.
Actually, 10, 20 years ago, he was playing Aquaman on Smallville.
Yeah,
Wow.
he was.
Wow.
Yeah.
I've never watched Smallville. I should try to
I
maybe
gotta
get
sit down
back
and
into
watch
It's
that.
it's a very to me anyway. I felt like it was a very cool interpretation of that period that we don't know
Mhm.
what Superman was doing.
Yeah.
I've heard that's another. It also has like bad Kryptonians or bad elves.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I feel like I'm just like so not in the mood to watch like 11 season shows
Yeah,
anymore.
yeah,
That's
I-
too much.
I
Fucking 200
understand.
episodes.
There are highlights though. There are like shows that
I know like Lex was. Oh, speaking of that show, Michael Rosenbaum was one of the Raptors
Oh,
in
really?
the new Superman. The guy that played Lex from
Mhm.
Smallville.
Interesting.
Wow.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
James Gunn checked all his boxes as far
He-
as like
he
that
did,
shit.
Definitely
yeah
did.
he did.
Did his research.
And like for what it's worth, James Gunn like also I think has offered fucking Zack Snyder stuff.
Yeah.
Like Henry Cavill too. So
Mhm.
Mhm.
like it's not like he just wants to destroy the DC.
No, I don't. They're
Like he wants to
friends
bring
too.
what's
Mhm.
Gunn and
forward.
Snyder
Yeah.
like are friends.
Yeah.
As far as I know.
If you're gonna start new, I like this new.
Yeah. And like Snyder might actually really benefit from having a guy like Gunn in charge, especially with like the way that Gunn seems to be picking script, and he's like, we
Right.
won't even greenlight stuff if the script is not good enough.
Good enough.
Mhm.
Sure.
So
Yeah.
maybe Snyder could actually benefit from
Sure.
that. You know, just get a good script.
Have you seen the thing where for like the past 3 Snyder movies, there's just been like dead pixels on the screen?
Snyder or Sony?
Snyder. Fucking funny.
I don't know.
And also, I think like they're blurry half the time.
I just remember one of my coworkers. He was like in love with the movie Craven. He's like, oh, he's so hot. He works out in the gym. I'm like, what?
Oh boy.
He's
Oh,
like,
boy.
Stay away from your friend at work.
he kept telling me, he's like, yeah. There's one prison scene where he's doing
Talk about
benches.
prison scenes now.
And there's
Ooh.
2 guys like lean on him. It was like so manly and strong. I was like, what? You're like 56. What is wrong with you? Yeah,
Oh
okay.
boy.
Go watch Craven, gentlemen.
Those are 2 movies I'll never be watching. All right, that's Man of Steel. I never have to talk about this movie again, I don't think. So
Next week, fantastic.
next week is Fantastic Four.
Fantastic
Yes, we're
Four.
We are
But I rated Man of Steel a
Wow.
Fantastic 4.
Ah.
Yeah, she
Perfect-
did a
perfect
3.5.
I did Fantastic 5 if you want to count the baby and Herbsy.
Mhm.
Herbsy.
Joseph Quinn.
What about him? What the fuck are you talking about?
He was in.
All right, next week we will be watching Fantastic Four and reviewing it probably a day early.
I'm reviewing it. Bye.
Bye.